Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. As they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Spartans offense is on the field for the first time today. A state divided. They started playing for the Paul Bunyan Trophy, the big wooden lumberjack, back in the early 50s when Sparty joined the Big Ten.
And it's so nice to have you reach to have all those data from when you were in high school and when you were in college back in the 50s. And you know the records so well of these games, but it matters. And their comments fly.
His homework's done, just looking like the man on campus. I'll tell you, there's a lot of familiarity in this game. A lot of these high school...
The back goes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Didn't have anything working and just had to for and made. So Michigan's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And
yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to
the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal.
They're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter.
Looking to throw, it's Childs. Quickly complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Really nice job on that throw, just giving his guy an opportunity to catch the ball. It kind of reminds me about Bill Burke, a guy I played against back in the Citrus Bowl when I was playing. He was throwing to Plaxico Burress, and he just kept putting the... I don't know if this defense can stop him.
To the ground with the back. And the freshman does a great job using first meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart a few years ago. What was he talking about?
Moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollack.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this.
to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you've got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
In plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
First downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Dropping back, it's Childs. He lobs one high down the left side.
I don't know how I feel. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was way too open.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Gates. And he's not.
You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
He's out past the 35. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
It's ball. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Safe completion on the screen. At the 45, on his way. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And the offensive line and the quarterback has to do their job on screens. They got to sell, pass down the field, pass down the field. Offensive line releases. Quarterback now snaps his eyes to the running back. The running back does the rest with the big boys out in front, creating a path.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Forges ahead for one to the 8.
Like quickness.
He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line.
Both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. He got it, and that will extend their lead even further.
Michigan 17, Michigan State 0.
Drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution.
Back to throw, it's Childs. Pressure. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play.
Get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem to...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Also 6 yards on the play. Offense facing 4th down.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on.
And execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see.
Huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms. But the style
gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy...
The Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought...
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks the tackle. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the...
And a lot of shots throughout this last year about how Michigan is the program in the state. They are the brand.
28. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offense. And they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
And watching this off.
Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to find his man on first down. They're setting up the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
At the right time. Running back gets it in his hands. He's got linemen out in front, getting hats on hats. You can't do it any better than that.
Still running at the 35. The offense will have to use... He's going to pass. And the physical play there forces... He's looking to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Touchdown, Wolverines! A great catch and run for 6.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
To halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have 2 longtime foes separated by 65 miles battling for a prize like the Paul Bunyan Trophy, you know emotions tend to run high. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
They start this drive from their own 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets him back. Looking to throw on second down. Finds his man, it's Stewart.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And he was hit just as he released it. And they'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard
Ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense is first got to stop the run game.
The give from the gun. They'll finally drag him down, but not before.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
And the defense. Power football with the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Fast motion from the offense. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Well, that's just go out a drive. David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes.
So important to this team.
Using his legs, it's Hemby. Runs through a tackle. And a really nice run and pick up.
Getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Finds his tight end. Tackle is made at the 27.
And it's built on the ground, but I tell you what, when Michigan's had their best teams, they got to have that balance, right? You got to have a guy back there in the pocket that can go through the fake.
They'll give it to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, going up top. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess
it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Hold it.
Give to the running back. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will...
Timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Here on second and long. They'll try the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to beat the D deep. And they wanted it all on third down.
They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do?
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a...
Really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well,
off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Get cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated. Now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Smarty.
To the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take.
Second and 3. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's
tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Looking for space. It's Hemby. Really nice stop there from this senior lead. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag. Looking to move it through the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. The Wolverines have a nice little cushion in that Paul Bunyan trophy almost within their grasp.
Sparty can't quit, though. This game means too much. In the rivalry, in the conference play, in recruiting, Sparty now has to dig deep, and they've got to fight back. Just takes one play, David.
Yeah, and these guys are a bunch of underdogs.
Coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functional.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense has it. They're going the other way. Touchdown, Wolverines. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over to the offense and be like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense doing what they need to do.
And be the final play. Dropping back, it's Childs. Here's a throw downfield late. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games started. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.